The Rollright Stones are a collection of megalithic monuments located in the Cotswolds just north of Chipping Norton and consist of three main elements: a stone circle called the King's Men, the King's Stone and the Whispering Knights. The oldest stones are the Whispering Knights, around about 3500 BC. The King's Men Circle is about 2500 BC. And finally the King's Stone, which is Middle Bronze Age, around about 1500 BC. It was written in a 12th century account called The Wonders of Britain that in the region of Oxfordshire there are great stones deposited as if by hand of man, but at what time or by what people or for what memorial or significance this was done is not known. However, that place is called Rollendrich by the local people. The King's Stone is located on the other side of the road to the stone circle. Its odd shape has little to do with weathering and more to do with souvenir hunters. It's said that the cattle drovers chipped off small pieces to bring them luck. That is why the stones were among the first monuments to be put into the guardianship of the state. The railings around the King's Stone were erected in 1911. The King's Men Stone Circle probably had more stones, possibly as many as 105, all standing shoulder to shoulder. As you can imagine, folklore surrounds these stones. The best snow story goes a little like this. A king and his army were marching over the Cotswolds when they met a witch who challenged the king, saying if he could see Long Compton, a village not far away, after taking 7 strides, he would be the king of all England. 7 strides would take him to the top of the hill, so it would be easy. But on the 7th step, the witch made a mound rise up, obscuring his view. Then the witch turned them all to stone. The witch became an elder tree that is somewhere in the hedge, and if it is ever cut down, the spell would be broken and the stones would come back to life. It's said that the stones can't be counted 3 times and the same number reached, but if you do, you will have your heart's desire. And it's also said that the stones are uncountable because some go down the hill to drink. There are also some bad luck stories, like the local farmer who took one large stone to make a bridge over a stream. It took 24 horses to drag the stone down the hill, and a man was killed on the way. Eventually they got the stone in place, but by the morning it flipped over. This happened every time they replaced it, and the crops failed, so they put the stone back, and it only took 1 horse to drag it back up the hill. It is said that the stones can tell your fortune, and they're like an oracle. There are also others that believe that it's a source of fidelity. Pagans have always considered stone circles as being special, and the Rollright Stones are no exception. The Whispering Knights are 400 metres east of the Kingsmen's Circle. They've got their name from the legend about the king and the witch. Some say that they are treacherous knights plotting against the king, although others think they're praying because the stones lean close together as if they're whispering. They are in fact a portal domain burial chamber that consists of 4 upright stones and a large capstone, which has since fallen. It's called a portal because the structure would have looked like a giant doorway. All the boulders are local limestone, found all over the Cotswolds. Now thank you for walking with us, and don't forget to subscribe, it's free.